Om Shanti. Morning murli, 28th April. Sweet letter of Bap Dada for sweet seed children. Essence, sweet children, you now have to return home. Therefore, continue to renounce the consciousness of bodies. Sweet children, you now have to return home. Therefore, continue to renounce the consciousness of bodies. Forget that you are very good or very wealthy and consider yourselves to be souls. Question: on the basis of having which faith can you children make your fortune elevated? On the basis of having which faith can you children make your fortune elevated? The first faith each of you needs to have is that you are a soul. You are a soul. You now have to shed that body and return home. Therefore, don't attach your heart to this world. Don't attach your heart to this world. It is Shiv Baba who is teaching us, and it is He who will then take us back with Him. So we have to follow His Shrimat. We have to follow His Shrimat. By following Shrimat, we have to benefit ourselves and our friends and relatives. The children who don't follow Shrimat or don't have faith in the one who is teaching them are of no use. While moving along, they disappear. They cannot make their fortune elevated. Song Solutions to Shiva. Om Shanti. You children who are sitting here, now that you are sitting in front of Baba. You are not sitting in front of a sannyasi, friend or relative, etc. You know you are sitting in front of the extremely sweet Father. You know you are sitting in front of the extremely sweet Father whom you have been remembering for birth after birth. We have become His children while alive. Sannyasis have followers. Even though those people still live at home, they are called followers, but they don't follow the sannyasis. You children have to follow. You children have to follow. Your intellects have to remember that you are souls and you will go where Baba goes. Incorporeal Baba has come here from the Supreme Abode to make impure ones pure. He has to come into the impure world in an impure body. He has to come into the impure world in an impure body. He sits in the one who was the number one pure soul and who then took 84 births. He explains through him, many children are sitting here. Many children are sitting here. Would a teacher just teach one person? God speaks cannot be to Arjun alone. You children know that you souls are sitting in front of the Father. This would not be understood in any other gatherings. This would not be understood in any other gatherings. It has been explained to you that you now have to return home. Your bodies have to be renounced here. Therefore, continue to renounce the consciousness of your bodies. Forget that you are very good or you are very wealthy. No, have the faith that you are souls. Have the faith that you are souls. While you are remembering the Father, you have to go back with Him. Shiv Baba says, I cannot have any awareness of a body because I don't have a body of my own. In the beginning, when you souls were with me, you did not have body consciousness either. However, you have played your parts for 84 births. You say that you claimed your fortune of the kingdom and then lost it. Now I have come once again to take you back to the land of liberation. I will not take bodies. Those are old bodies, and so your intellects have to break the consciousness of them. You have to live at home with your families. This is not the path of renunciation. You have to look after your families. Whereas those people go away leaving their families behind. The Father does not make you children leave anything. The Father says, remind your children to remember Shiv Baba. The Father says, remind your children to remember Shiv Baba. Continue to explain to them so that they too develop love for Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba is so sweet and lovely. Shiv Baba is so sweet and lovely. If everyone were to come and stay here, who would look after their children? There are many such children who leave their bodies here. They will then come to claim their inheritance from the Father in the next birth. They will also meet Him. You should have the faith that you are souls. You will shed your bodies and return home. Your hearts are not here anymore. Sannyasis say they will merge into the Brahma element of light. There are so many different opinions. Whereas here there is only the one Father. The Father has come to take us children back home. None of those religions existed in the Golden Age. The Golden Age is now being established. Baba has now reincarnated. You are now being regenerated. You can only say reincarnation for the one. Many children write to Baba saying that there has been a lot of transformation in their lives, but they sometimes do become a little angry. Yes, children, this will happen anyway. Would an illness be cured instantly? After gradually losing all your virtues, you have now become completely virtueless. You now have to become full of all virtues. You receive a lot of wealth. There is no question of greed there. Here, people steal so much because of greed, because of the carelessness of some officers. So many stores of grain are spoiled, and so they then burnt it all. Here people are starving. You understand that Shiv Baba is teaching you? Until someone has the faith Shiv Baba is teaching him, that person will be of no use. Baba has explained that you souls have become impure. You are now becoming pure. You definitely have to follow Shrimad. You must not follow the dictates of your own minds. Benefit your friends and relatives by following Shrimad. Write them a letter. However, if you don't write according to Shrimad, you will only incur a loss. There are many who write letters to others secretly. Baba, the teacher, is sitting here, and so you should tell him. Baba will teach you to write letters in such a way that those who read them will have good pimples. Baba does not forbid you because you have to fulfill your responsibilities. How else would there be charity begins at home? How else? There are many who don't follow Shrimad and so they disappear. If it is not in their fortune, they are unable to continue. There are many men who come, but their wives don't come into knowledge. They don't accept this. Shiv Baba would write to them, "You are weak." Shiv Baba would write to them, "You are weak." Explain to her that she promised she would accept your orders. If you are unable to influence your wife, how would you be able to control the vices? It is your duty to influence your wife and to explain to her with love all the things that they have written in the scriptures refers to this time. You Brahmins too were foolish at first. Baba has now made you very wise. You know that Shiv Baba must have played the same part 5000 years ago. He would have explained in the same way, and this Brahma would also have come to know it. You are now making effort. Those who do good service will become angels. Underline. Those who do good service will become angels. If karmic accounts are still outstanding, there will have to be punishment. You are now personally sitting here. Shiv Baba is speaking to you. Don't think that it is Brahma who is telling you all of this. No, Shiv Baba says, "Children, the play is now about to end. Have yoga with me and you will become pure. You know that the bridegroom has come to take you back and he is also teaching you. It is such a wonder. You are so fortunate and so you should follow the directions of the one. You say you are the most elevated of all. I am Shri Shri. I make you into the most doubly elevated ones. I make the word elevated. Here people are so impure and yet they give themselves the title of Shri. You are gradually gaining victory over Ravan. The needles of your souls have become rusty. The needles of your souls have become rusty. The magnet has now come to clean you. If you become clean and pure, you will go back with him. So remember the Father in order to remove the rust. Mothers see butter in the mouth of Shri Krishna. That is the butter of heaven. Two cats fight among themselves and Shri Krishna takes the butter. Shri Krishna will not rule the kingdom by himself. There are the sun and moon dynasty kingdoms. There is the dynasty of the kings of kings. They also continue to rule for a long time. Then later there is the rule of people over people. You now know that Baba has sent you to play your parts. We were very happy in heaven. The inheritance of 21 births is only remembered in Bharat. These kumaris enable others to receive the inheritance of 21 births. Baba explained to you so clearly. Baba explains to you so clearly. In spite of that, the old decayed defects of some don't go away. Baba is the great marshal. Dharamraj is also with Baba. If someone does not follow Shrimad, then Dharamraj is Baba's right hand. Some take birth to Baba and then they go back and die. There is so much loss incurred. When someone does not follow Shrimad, he dies. Baba explains to you so much. Just make your intellects understand, Baba, I belong to you. At this time, everyone in the whole world has a stone intellect. This Baba also says, I studied the scriptures, etc., but I did not know anything. If someone says that I received these teachings from a particular guru, would the guru have given these teachings to only one? A guru has many followers. If he had taken the teaching of a guru, he would also have received the position of the guru. This is something completely unique. Shiv Baba gives you teaching through this one and enables you to remove your intellect's yoga from everyone else. He made this one renounce everything all at once. Many children did the same. A furnace had to be created. The children were looked after so well when they were in Pakistan. Baba, the intellect of the wise, was there. When we told the Pakistan government that we did not have any good grain, the officers instantly told us to take from them whatever we liked. Baba was the one to open the locks on their intellects. Some things have to be tolerated. Kumaris were beaten so much. They remembered Baba so much. Baba, it is the wonder of you that we received the godly lottery. You children have to become very sweet and interact with love. You also have to uplift those who are at home. What would be the condition of the creation if the Creator were to run away? Here, those parts are for sannyasis. At this time, there is a need for purity. The whole play is predestined. The whole kingdom is being established here. Impure ones would not be made pure in the golden age. This confluence age is well known. Baba says, I also told you earlier that I come at the confluence age of every cycle. They have then written that I come in every age. They have written that I enter alligators and fish. Human beings then continue to say that this is the truth. This is the kingdom of Ravan. Sannyasis always ask for peace. They don't believe in happiness. They say your knowledge is not right and there is no happiness in the world. They say when Rama existed, Ravan also existed. When Krishna existed, Kans also existed. However, there was limitless happiness in heaven. There was limitless happiness in heaven. People love Krishna so much. You would only find him in heaven. The desires of your minds are being fulfilled here. You know that Baba is inspiring you to make effort in order to take you to the land of Krishna. So there has to be a lot of honesty with Baba. A lot of loss is incurred by hiding anything from him. Because you don't tell Baba, that mistake continues to increase. Baba gives you Shrimat at every step. However, whether you follow Baba's advice or not, what can Baba do? Baba explains, you children of God should have a lot of royalty and wisdom. You children of God should have a lot of royalty and wisdom. Give everyone the Father's introduction with a lot of love. Ask them what their relationship with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is. He is the creator of heaven, and so you have to receive the inheritance of becoming a master of heaven. You had received the inheritance, you then lost it, and you are now being given it again. The aim here is to become Lakshmi and Narayan. The aim here is to become Lakshmi and Narayan. The Father comes and gives you your fortune of the kingdom of the golden age. You children have to do service. Give everyone the donation of life for 21 births. You are great charitable souls. No one else can be as charitable as you. You are going to go to the world of charity. Therefore, become very sweet. Therefore, become very sweet. That one is the purifier father, and this one is Dada. He has come to remove you children from the brothel and to take you to the temple of Shiva. This is also called the extreme depths of hell. This is also called the extreme depths of hell. Here there is nothing but sorrow. Baba has come to remove you from the land of sorrow and send you to the land of happiness. We have come to receive happiness for all time from the Parlokik mother and father and to meet him. This is a matter of great happiness. This is a matter of great happiness. You have the happiness that you are going to Baba, the innocent Lord, the treasurer, the one who establishes the temple of Shiva. So you have to remember Shiva alone and not the chariot. You have to remember Shiva alone and not the chariot. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children says Namaste, good morning to our sweetest spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. First, always remain honest with the father. Always remain honest with the father. Don't hide anything. Interact with others with a lot of royalty and wisdom. Second, serve everyone and donate life for 21 births to them and make them into charitable souls. Serve everyone and donate life for 21 births to them and make them into charitable souls. Remove the rust from the needle of the soul with the pilgrimage of remembrance. Today's blessing. Feel Baba's hand on your head and take blessing. May you experience closeness to the Father with your flight of love and pass with honor. May you experience closeness to the Father with your flight of love and pass with honors. Baba is saying, all of you children are continuing to move forward with your power of love. Your flight of love brings you closer to the Father with your body, mind and heart. All of you are number-wise according to your capacity for knowledge, yoga and dharana. All of you are number-wise according to your capacity for knowledge, yoga and dharana. But each one of you is number one in your love. So all of you have passed in the subject of love. Love means to stay close. Love means to stay close, to pass and easily pass all situations. Those who stay close in this way pass with honor. Those who stay close in this way pass with honors. Slogan: in order to stay safe in the storms of Maya and matter, be seated on the heart throne. In order to stay safe in the storms of Maya and matter, be seated on the heart throne. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.